When it comes to retirement, annuities are about as controversial as a topic as it gets. If you're getting close to retirement, you've probably heard about them in some capacity and maybe some not so many good things. In this video, I'm going to give you 6 reasons why annuities aren't all terrible. But first, a point of disclosure, the content in this video is for educational purposes and doesn't constitute financial advice or tax advice. You should consult with your financial advisor or tax advisor before making financial decisions. Also, any mention of the word guarantee refers to the claims paying ability of the insurance company, meaning it's not backed up by any federal agency or guarantee. Now, let's talk about 6 reasons you shouldn't hate all annuities. Number 6, annuities pay you for life. If you're planning to have a long retirement and you like the idea of consistent, predictable income, that's what annuities are for. In exchange for a lump sum of money, insurance companies will pay you income every single month, quarter, or year for as long as you live based on your gender and your date of birth. And who doesn't love predictable, guaranteed income that isn't tied to the market? Number 5, they don't all have fees. One of the most common reasons people hate annuities is because they can be loaded with fees or features you don't need. And you know what? They're right. That's a totally fair reason to hate annuities. Annuities get a bad rap for being sold as the wrong product for the wrong purpose. If you don't need income, you probably shouldn't own an annuity. Annuities such as variable annuities carry layers of fees. This is where the controversy comes into play. You have the fee for the product itself, which goes to the insurance company, the fees for the internal investments, which are higher than normal mutual fund fees typically, and then a fee for each guarantee that you buy, sometimes things like increasing deferred income or a death benefit. Very quickly, people realize they've signed up for something charging them 4% per year. Ouch. But this is only one type of annuity. For example, SPIAs, or single premium income annuities, have no funds. Your guaranteed income is based on actuarial tables. You're pooling risk with other people out there, your exact age and sex. Some of you will live longer than the guarantees and some won't. In its most basic form, insurance companies profit from the difference. Number 4, diversified income. Annuities don't have to be all or nothing in retirement. Imagine Joe Schmo retiring with $500,000. Joe plans on collecting Social Security, but wants a little bit more guaranteed income. He puts $200,000 into an immediate annuity and receives $1,000 per month. He can invest the remaining $300,000 into bonds, stocks, some combination of the two, or whatever he's really comfortable with, and let it grow for the future. Nothing stops him from later buying another income stream with annuity if he wants to. Alternatively, he can never do that and just take distributions from his account when he sees fit or at RMD age if required. Just like most things in life, it's not all or nothing, and it's not black and white. Annuities are a great tool for diversifying your income sources in retirement. Number 3, insurance companies, financial guarantees you can't get in the market. So if you're following along, you understand by now that not all annuities are created equal. Since annuities are products created by life insurance companies, you probably can guess that not all insurance companies are created equal either. That means you shouldn't buy a product based on its promises alone. You should research a company's financial strength. There are 4 major financial strength rating agencies, each with their own financial strength scale: Moody's, Standard & Poor's, Fitch's, and AM Best. Insurance companies publish this information on their websites. Note that not every agency ranks every insurance company's. These ratings are assessments from independent agencies on the company's abilities to keep its promises to you. You might feel like the best option is to go with a company that has the strongest financial strength rating. However, just know that that isn't always necessary. A strong or very strong financial strength rating paired with a company with a long history is often every bit as indicative of a company's commitment to you. Number 2, higher than average interest rates. Wait, hold on. Interest rates? Yes, I'm talking about interest rates like you'd earn on a savings account, money market account, or CD at a bank. We're talking about fixed annuities that, while not FDIC insured, can provide a fixed return, often higher than what you're getting at a local bank or credit union. So what's the catch and how can they do that? Fixed annuities are a type of deferred annuity, and many, if not most deferred annuities have surrender charges that reduce on a sliding scale of 3 to 10 years. They provide you with a free withdrawal provision each year, often interest earned or 10% of the account. Fixed annuities can provide better rates because insurance companies aren't held to the same standards as banks, they're just regulated differently. Now, I'm not saying ditch the bank here, I'm simply saying that for diversification beyond bank products, fixed annuities can be worth a look for the right retiree. And number 1, tax deferral. When you buy a deferred annuity, you're probably hoping to get some growth and then turn it all into income later when you need it. If your money isn't already wrapped up inside a retirement account, like an IRA, a 401k, or a Roth, you're paying tax every single year on the interest, dividends, and capital gains that you earn. You know those pesky 1099s that add to your tax bill? You get them every year. Well, there's no 1099 annually with deferred annuities. So imagine Jane, a 60-year-old retiree who puts $100,000 into a fixed annuity paying 5% per year. One full year later, she's earned $5,000. If this money were in a CD paying 5%, she'd receive a 1099 for $5,000, reportable as taxable income that year. So the question is, when do you pay taxes? Well, you pay them when the money is withdrawn. So imagine Jane holding her annuity for 3 years, the same 5% annuity, and then it's out of surrender. She has over $115,000 in her account with over $15,000 of tax deferred growth. So what should she do? Well, if there's a new annuity that she likes, she can move it to that without paying taxes. This is called a 1035 exchange. It's kind of like driving a car from one parking garage through an underground tunnel to another parking garage, parking it there to avoid the rain. The rain in this case being taxes, if that makes any sense. If she decides to withdraw the money and say put it back in her bank, she'll then receive a 1099 for the over $15,000 of tax deferred growth that she had in the annuity. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What do you think about annuities? If you included one in your retirement income plan, why? And if you enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy my book, The Retiree's Complete Annuity Handbook, which is available for sale on Amazon and Kindle, which I'll link in the description below. Stay savvy, retirees.